kiss is on.
All right, this
my
was in
lips.
the New York Times, different ways to improve your relationship, especially as we approach Valentine's Day.
This is a good idea, yeah.
Yeah, we need to get ready.
Okay.
Give people permission to change.
Oh, and
Like
J-Lo
their
and Ben.
outfits or their...
Yeah, their outfits.
Give 'em
yeah.
time.
And
I get
especially if you haven't
frustrated.
seen them in a while, right? You
Yeah.
can't assume that they're going to be the same person they were when you saw them 10 years ago.
So you're
Right.
saying, because Jen and Ben were apart for a lot of
That's
years,
right.
they've become different people.
That's a perfect
Or
example.
they ran out of options,
Yes.
which is also possible, no matter
Yeah.
how famous you get.
And that's
Yeah.
okay too.
Yeah.
But people change, so you're.
But people don't change
Yeah.
also.
I think that's why 50% of people get married.
'Cause
They give
can't-
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, well, I can't get the people, the one I want.
Yeah.
This person's right here.
Warm, close
Yeah.
enough.
But also don't think you're going to change people. Inherently who they are will stay the same.
Do you think
right?
people change, Larry?
I don't, but I think if you point out something that it would be helpful to the relationship if you would do something differently, I think that person would be open to doing that. And if they're not, you don't want to be with them anyway.
True. If
Yeah.
it's a behavior you can
Yeah.
change, but
Right.
yeah.
Right.
All right, when the phone rings, pick it up. And the point to this was a lot of people are just texting. That does not alleviate
But
loneliness.
it's almost always spam, Larry. That's the problem.
Yeah, who's
Selling what I
calling?
don't want.
Who's calling
never
you?
answer.
I think it's like not literally, but a big picture. It's just saying people are online, they're texting, and that's where they're living their life, trying to escape loneliness. But you need to actually face-to-face people, talk to people
Oh, yeah.
one way or the other. That's how you alleviate loneliness. Not living your life on Facebook. And yes, I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Beware of fubbing.
Oh,
Oh, that sounds dirty.
I
that
forget-
sounds dirty. What is fubbing?
I got to be
Larry?
honest. I forget what this was. But
Hold on. Let's take a
Hey,
second
let me
and think
Google it,
about.
Larry.
would you Google that for
I
a
will,
second?
I will.
We'll get back to
Because
it.
I am just so mesmerized by me resting my head on your
Yeah.
cuddly
Yeah.
little shoulder there in that
Fubbing.
sweater.
I think it was
Can we make up what
Okay.
we hope it means?
people
It
playing
is
games,
contraction
texting.
of the words phone and snubbing. It's the
Yeah.
act of ignoring a companion in favor of using your phone.
Oh,
Oh, right. So you see this all the time. People are on a date
yeah.
and they're on their phones,
Yeah.
or one of them's on their phones.
Yeah.
I don't get why do you go out to dinner if you're just going to be on your phone? You can
Right.
do that at home.
But here's what I always
Yeah.
say. You've got to be more interesting than the phone. Right? Like if they're sitting there on their
Yeah.
phone, that means
Right.
you're a bore.
Yeah.
And you're not interesting to them. So you've got to spice it up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's
That-
not all on this. It means you're a boring person if they're on their phone all the time. You got to zip it up a little bit.
If you're at a nice restaurant on a Saturday night, if you're pulling out your phone, you either have to be in the CIA or a heart surgeon.
Oh.
There's
Yeah.
nobody else. There's nothing more important. Right?
Yeah.
Or people that have to take oh, I got to take this.
Yeah, or-
There's very few.
Or you're having a
calls like-
conversation and someone says, oh, let me Google that. I don't know, but let me Google
Yeah.
that. And while they're doing that, they're looking at their text and their Facebook page, and it's
Yeah.
all,
Yeah. All right.
All right. When you're arguing, avoid generalizations.
Oh, that's true.
Like, Robin, you always talk too much. Not
Right.
always, but
Right. 99% of the
don't
time.
say things are always
Yeah.
or you never.
Right.
Those are big red flags that
Yeah.
elevate the conversation.
You're going to lose, yeah. So be specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good advice there.
Never underestimate the power of a compliment.
Boy, that's so true.
That's a good one.
But I think people, this came up the other day on the show, I think some people are hesitant to do that because it always sounds so insincere.
Yeah, patronize.
Right.
Well, if
I
you're
don't-
not giving them a lot, yeah, it's going to sound insincere.
But if
But
you're in
you
the
have to make it genuine. It can't be just some throwaway line, right? I mean, if you're married for a lot of years, what do you say? Beautiful.
Right, like what do you, I mean, they just say, come on, what are
I
we
don't
doing?
know. What do you do?
Do you do that? You probably
He
do
probably
that.
does.
You're asking the wrong one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very romantic. I mean, it was flowers every once a week.
Yeah.
He's
I don't
really.
play.
He doesn't play.
Yeah, he does it right.
Don't let introversion stand in the way of deep connection. So some people think when another person is an introvert, they think they're snotty or standoffish,
Yeah,
and
they're
some
hard to
people
find.
just communicate differently,
Yeah.
and they don't need all this chit chat.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that they don't want you to reach out to them and connect.
Yeah, they're not longing for that connection.
Yeah. Focus on what you can control when dealing with challenging family members.
Give me an example
right?
of this,
Yeah.
Larry.
Yeah, give me lots of examples, Larry. This could really help.
I'm taking notes. Go
Yeah.
on, Larry.
Let's see.
You can't change everything, right? You can't change
Well,
anything to an extent.
Let's say your mother's a chain smoker.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can control that by saying, I'm never coming to your house again. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
getting in the car.
Or
with-
making her smoke on the other side of the moat.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Right.
You're right. But she's likely not going to change the smoking.
Right.
No, it's not.
She's
But I can control that she doesn't smoke around me
Around
by
you, yeah.
not inviting her to my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's still your mom.
This is an
so-
example. It's not
Yeah.
from my
No.
family
I
necessarily.
love a
No.
good smoke,
Yeah.
though, yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, that's tough.
That does get complicated.
It
Right.
is.
Same with the drink. If you're a little too
Yeah.
heavy on that,
Yeah.
that can be problematic.
Why is he
There's all
looking at
kinds
me?
of
He's looking
things.
right at me when he says that. It's
The
just
drink?
not
The
nice.
drink, yeah. You get too deep into that.
Is this the 1930s?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, there's
Is she
more.
getting the vapors too?
Here's another lesson to improve your relationship
right.
from the New York Times. Ask this important question when a loved one is upset. Ask, do you want to be helped, heard, or hugged?
Yeah,
Come
don't
on,
say that.
now you lost me.
Even me, I'm not asking that
What
one.
are you doing?
I do like this, though. I do, because I have to do this with my wife.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you want solutions or do you want to just vent?
Right. Because
Because-
I mean, it's an old trope, but I think men look at okay, what's the problem? Let's fix it.
Let's fix it.
When I think a woman really just wants to say, there, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
hear what
you.
you're saying or
Yeah,
whatever.
That makes
Right.
sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
That's
you go in there
true.
trying to fix it, and that,
Right.
and
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the three of you ought to open up a family counseling center with all
maybe
of
so.
the
Maybe so.
advice.
These people wasting money going to graduate degrees for psychology.
Yeah, just tune in
It's
here.
so easy.
Yeah, it's
Did you ever
Yeah.
read Dear Abby?
Yeah.
All she ever says is, would you just tell the person
Right.
that you're having a problem
You
with
get-
what you just told me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
This
could call
is
it Wonderlic +1 family therapy.
it's no harder than